Hey YouTubers, this your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. Sorry, I had to fix my camera. So today I'm doing my latest movie review on Tom and Jerry, the new live action version. I saw this yesterday and let me tell you, I enjoyed it. I don't see why everyone is hating on it so much. It was a pretty entertaining movie, though I can honestly see some parts of the movie that honestly people did hate. But all in all, still a fun family movie that I believe everybody is going to enjoy. And this basically is telling the story of Tom and Jerry and them moving to the Big Apple, trying to get their start in life. And also, it's about Chloe Martez's character named Kayla. She's just trying to like get everything in order. She kind of this is one spoiler alert. She kind of lies on her resume and on who she is, and we also get Pena, who kills it in Ant-Man, Chips the movie, and many other roles. He plays Terrence, the event manager, who honestly basically is just sometimes, well, kind of hard on Chloe's character from time to time. But when Jerry moves into the hotel, things turn a complete mess, so they have to hire Tom to get rid of him. And things kind of turn out for the worse, as most of you already know. You've seen the Tom and Jerry cartoons. They kind of leave a mess wherever they go. But all in all, still a fun family movie that I kind of enjoyed. It was really interesting to watch and exciting and really exciting to see. And really exciting to see and much more. First off, I'm going to start off, I'm going to start off with the positives. First off, the first positive about this movie is that it basically tells a message. As always, don't lie about who you are. Be true to who you are, and also never lie on the resume. No, that's a big no. And we get another positive is that we get to see all these famous cameos in here, such as Droopy the dog, Ken Jeong. I think that's how I pronounce his name right. Ken Jeong. And many more. And first off, the pigeons. And the pigeons are kind of hilarious too at the beginning of the movie. I really enjoyed those guys. They were hilarious. And I enjoyed seeing them sing at the beginning of the movie too. And much more. Also, the good chemistry between the cast themselves, such as Chloe Grace Martez, and Michael Pena. I can tell when they had good chemistry. Chloe and Michael, I don't know if you guys are gonna watch this, but fantastic job on this movie. You guys were great. I didn't care what anyone else said. You guys were awesome. And much more. Especially you, Michael. You rock. You definitely rock, man. And I enjoyed seeing you play like this event manager who is just a pretty funny guy. You kill in any role you play, buddy. Know why? And again, the chemistry these guys had, you can tell that they were really trying to play off each other's strengths and much more, which is pretty good. And also, again, seeing Tom and Jerry in this live action movie, it kind of reminded me of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but in a good way. It was definitely something that really brought back nostalgia for me, since I'm a huge fan of the Tom and Jerry cartoons myself. They've been a part of my childhood ever since I was little, and I loved it. And that's it for for the positives. On to the negatives. First off, the first negative is that Kayla, played by Chloe, she was lying about who she was, And I think that's just something that you shouldn't do because again, I mean, why would you lie on your resume? I mean, that's awful. That's a big no. I'm sorry, but she should have been truthful and honest. That's the one flaw I had. And another thing, another thing that really bothered me, another negative, is that kind of like it was kind of like really focusing on the humans when it should have been focusing more on Tom and Jerry. That could have been better if they actually did that instead of just having it focus on the humans more, because this is Tom and Jerry's movie. They need to have it focus on them, not any of the other cast, not any of the other cast members, because I mean it can focus on them a little bit, but again, this is Tom and Jerry's movie. It needs to be centered around them, showing a little bit of the cast and much more, because that's the one thing I think they should have done. And another negative is that, well, I guess we didn't see much of the like other characters, like the characters from the Tom and Jerry cartoons, like Butch and them. They were in there for a little bit, which I think was kind of sad. I wish they could have put them in. Sorry again. I wish they could have put them in there a little bit more, because that's something I think they really needed to do, because even if it was for like a brief moment, they still could have fit them in the movie. And that's it for my positives and negatives, guys. On to my rant. But again, you can tell that it was definitely kind of like a Who Framed Roger Rabbit nostalgia, because we saw a lot of 3D animated characters in this movie, which was funny, including Spike the dog, who I love. He's always bullying Tom, which honestly I think is a little harsh, because well, it's Spike, because he can be a little bit of a jerk. And also Jerry was kind of being a little bit of a jerk as well. I really wish he honestly could have laid off of Tom a little bit. He could have just honestly stayed. He could have just been a nice mouse and honestly understood why Tom was in New York for a specific reason. And at the near ending of the movie, I can't really spoil it, but it was kind of like they were kind of working a little bit together, somewhat, but still a good family. Still, that's what it's all about. Tom and Jerry are best, well, frenemies. They're friends and they're enemies at the same time. So it kind of makes sense. Like, they can get along for like a few minutes, then they can go back to hating each other, which in a way makes sense. Which in a way makes sense, because honestly, they don't really hate each other. If you honestly Google it, you'll know why. You'll know why they pretend to hate each other. But all in all, fun family movie that everyone is going to enjoy, especially for the lifelong Tom and Jerry fans who've been following them for years. And again, huge shout out to the cast. You guys were fantastic. I don't care what anyone else said. I still enjoyed this movie because it was just a fun movie to watch, and I was laughing at practically at all the parts in the movie somewhat. But again, fun movie. Definitely check it out, and just have a good laugh. And that's it for my rant. On to the rating, guys. I give the live action Tom and Jerry a solid. I'm not sure you can see, a solid B plus, because I did enjoy it, but I did enjoy it. I enjoyed seeing Chloe and Michael Pena on the big screen and having their characters just be all over the place and have a fun laugh. But again, it could have been better if it focused more on Tom and Jerry and showed a little less of the humans. And what else I can tell you is that I wish we could have saw more of the classic Tom and Jerry characters in this movie. We only saw them for a brief moment, which could have been better if they were in it a whole lot more. I'm sorry, guys. But all in all, still a fun time family movie that you will enjoy especially, again, like I said, if you're a Tom and Jerry fan and you grew up with them, definitely go check this movie out and have a fun time watching it. And that's it for my movie review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below on what you thought of the movie if you saw it. Subscribe and share with everyone you know. Press the little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. And be sure to follow me on the Stardust app at Amari106 for my latest movie/trailer reaction. I will see you guys soon. Take care and God bless. Peace.